Hi, my name is Gabriela. The landmark is the Tomb of Luxor. UK is Luxor governed Egypt. The tomb was built by Amenhotep III, 2019-52 BC, with complete by Tutankhamun, 3026-27 BC, and Orem, 2020, 1295 BC, and they added to by Ramses II, 1279-30 BC, to where the rat is a grain screw dedication to Alexander the Great, 1332-1305 BC. Although the modern house and place of the tombs have disappeared, its store tombs have survived. The most beautiful of the tombs is the tomb of the Luxor. It is close to the Nile and lying all parallel to the river bank. Leanne. 1 Avenue of Springs, 2 First Pylon, 3 Roman Camp, 4 Mosque, 5 Court of Ramses II, 6 Court of Amenhotep III, 7 Chapel of Mount, 8 Chapel of Columns, 9 Chapel of Ammon, 10 Bird Chamber.
The Luxor Temple is a temple complex located in the city of Thebes, the ancient capital of Egypt during the time of the New Kingdom. Thebes is located in Upper Egypt on the east bank of the Nile River. Construction of the temple was begun by the pharaoh Amenhotep III and was completed by Tutankhamun. After completion, the temple complex was continually developed by other pharaohs like Ramses II and outside conquerors like Alexander the Great. Temples during the New Kingdom were constructed as places of religious worship dedicated to certain gods of the Egyptian pantheon. The Luxor Temple was dedicated to the king of the Egyptian gods, Amun-Ra. The Luxor Temple is constructed of sandstone blocks from Nubia in southwest Egypt. The temple complex is surrounded by mud brick walls, symbolic of the separation between the world and the sacred realm of the gods. Temple design during the New Kingdom exhibited a set of common design features in temple construction. The Temple of Luxor exhibits many of the features typical of temple construction during the New Kingdom. One must first pass through the pylon to enter the temple. The pylon is the entrance to the temple, a gateway into the outer courtyard of the temple complex built by Ramses II. Not just anyone could enter the temple complex, only the pharaoh, priests, and other officials were allowed. The pylon at Luxor is guarded by the statues of Ramses II sitting on each side of the entrance. Two stone obelisks also mark the entrance to the Luxor temple, though only one still stands today. An obelisk is a tall stone monolith with a pyramid-shaped top and covered by reliefs celebrating the accomplishments of the pharaoh erecting it. Egyptians incorporated symbolism and optical illusion into the design of their temples, and the Luxor temple is known for this practice. The stone obelisks that mark the entrance to the temple were designed to look the same height but were actually different heights, an optical illusion. The outer courtyard is entered after passing through the pylon gate. The outer courtyard at Luxor is known as the courtyard of Ramses II. The outer courtyard is a common feature of many of the temple complexes, and some temples contained multiple courtyards. Courtyards were decorated with statues and reliefs depicting the pharaoh and commemorating his reign. The Luxor Temple has two outer courtyards connected by a column-line hallway called a colonnade. The courtyard of Amenhotep III is connected to the courtyard of Ramses II by the colonnade. The column is a common feature of the Egyptian temples and features of the architecture of the temple complexes. Egyptian columns are topped by a carved representation of the papyrus, lotuses, and other plants found along the Nile River. Columns were decorated with reliefs detailing the deeds of the kings. The Temple of Luxor reveals the competitive nature of the Egyptian kings. Some of the names of pharaohs were scratched out and replaced with the names of others. There are examples where the name of Tutankhamun was removed and replaced with the name of Horemheb.
Thank you for your attention.